Hi everybody, this is Alyssa with Twin Cup Tarot, and I have another pick a card reading here for you today. Now, keep in mind that energy is fluid, time is an illusion, and this may not be your story. And that's okay. There are so many amazing readers out there. You'll find the one that's right for you. Now, the question that we're asking here today is what is coming next for me in love? All right, so we have two piles here. This is pile number 1, and this is pile number 2. All right, I will give you guys a minute to decide which pile you feel most drawn to. Timestamps will be in the description, and I'll meet you at your pile. Hello, my pile 1 people, or those of you that picked the pink flower. This is your reading. Okay, so I got a couple of different messages for this one. I got specific messages for those of you who are currently single, and I got specific messages for those of you that are actually already in a relationship. So I'll start with the singles. I'm getting that this is a time that you should be really reinventing yourself. I get the feeling that a lot of you have felt stagnant, then you're on a mouse wheel going nowhere. You know, what you need to realize is you have all the power in your life. Anything you want to make happen, you can make happen. It's all about your personal choices. Allow yourself to manifest what you desire. And if what you desire is to have more love in your life, start putting yourself out there. I mean, if you're at home every single day doing the same thing, not talking to anybody, you can't expect a man to fall from the sky. You have to be putting in the same amount of effort that you expect from him. And same thing if you're a man. If you want a woman in your life to come in and you want to sweep her off her feet, you know, if we're talking about societal norms here, you can't just expect her to fall from the sky. You have to get out there and search for her. Okay, so sometimes that means kissing a lot of frogs till you find your Prince Charming. Okay, sometimes you have to get out on the dating scene and just start dating. Meet people. Go out and have dinners. Go get coffee. I get from the Angel of Union, Physical Touch, New Love, Angel of Pleasure cards here that this is a great time for you to date. Now, don't put too much onto any individual person at this time, because what I get is that you're simply meant to enjoy these experiences, and you may not find your ultimate person right away. You might have to get through a few. And a lot of that, I think, is because it's prepping you for the actual show. It's prepping you for the actual relationship you're looking for. By going through, you know, these dates with these people, you're going to see what you like, you're going to see what you don't like. It's going to help you kind of form the idea in your mind that you have of the perfect man or woman for you. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm getting for the singles here, is that you are going to have a lot of choices in dating if you get out there. I get that, you know, you're going to have a lot of smooth talkers, and just see through that, you know. Don't let someone steal your heart because they have all the right words to say to you, because everything is very honey, okay? You know, just use your discernment and be honest with everyone. You know, be honest about how you're feeling for them. Don't manufacture feelings just because you wish you felt something. Enjoy the moment. You'll find your person. It just might take some time. All right, for those of you that are already in a relationship, what I get, this is also a time of transformation for you. I think some of you might be feeling stagnant in your relationship, and I see a couple different scenarios here. Take what resonates with you, you know, ignore the rest of it. But what I get is some of you are simply at a dead end in your relationship. And it's time to get out of it. It's time to get out there, experience new things. And if this person comes back to you or you come back to them, you know, maybe that's a better time. Sometimes timing is everything. sometimes we meet people before we're actually meant to be with them, and it takes more lessons before we can actually develop a healthy relationship with them. That's for some of you. And another huge portion of you, what I actually get, is this is about renewal in your relationship. You may feel like the passion and the excitement has gone stale. It's time to get out there. Do new things that you guys have not done together. I don't know if you saw my cat Max, but he just flitted in and out of the show. He likes to be the main attraction. So anyway, back to you guys. Sorry about that. I get that you guys need to break the mold a bit. Once again, cycle. If you feel like you're on a mouse wheel, going nowhere, doing the same thing every day, and neither one of you is enjoying, each moment with each other, time to throw a wrench in the mold. Go out somewhere you've never been before. Go on a drive with no destination. One weekend that you guys are both off, get in the car and just drive and decide that you're going to be gone for the weekend, not knowing where you're going to be going. I think it's important that you guys add excitement in your life to create more passion in your relationship. And I think if you create that excitement again, that youthfulness, and you rejuvenate the relationship that's there, you guys are going to start remembering why you fell in love in the first place. And I think that bringing that youthful energy back into it, I don't know what to say besides, it's going to be hot, folks. It's going to be hot. So anyway, that is what I got for you, my Pile 1 people. Please comment, follow, like, subscribe. Tell me if this resonated with you. I would love to know. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Hello, my Pile 2 people, or those of you that picked the green flower. This is your reading. Now, just like Pile 1, I got a mixture of messages. I got some messages for people who are currently single, and then I got some messages for those of you who are actually in relationships. So the bigger portion of you, I feel, are single, and so I will start there. I feel like your focus should be less on finding a romantic partner, and your focus should be more on developing self-love. Now, I know a lot of you are probably not going to be happy with that answer, and I get it. We all want to be told that our ultimate partner is right around the corner. That's all we want to hear. We want to hear that the battle's over, the struggle is over, and our loved one is right there, and they're going to fall out of the sky. But truth is, we are all on our own timetable. The big markers in our life come when we've learned the lessons necessary to get to them. That's why truly time is an illusion. It's about how long it takes you to get through each lesson before you can go on to the next phase in your life. That's why they say it's so important. For instance, the portal we're in right now, the end of the decade. That's why it's so important to wrap up these cycles that you currently have in your life that aren't serving you, so that you can move on into new cycles in this new decade. If you don't resolve these cycles and learn from them, you're going to replay it for the next 10 years. I feel it's kind of the same situation here. I think that it's important to realize how wonderful and incredible you are, and how deserving of love. Love yourself like you want someone else to love you. Love yourself through the flaws. Forgive yourself for the things that you consider the dark parts of your personality, of your soul. Realize that the best way to manifest someone to walk into your life who's going to love you in this way is to love yourself unconditionally first. Okay? So I really think that for singles, that needs to be your primary focus. And I think that one of the reasons that you're finding it so hard to leave this cycle is you might have had, many or a few relationships in the past that really were more karmic than anything, where you felt beaten down, that I don't know if that was verbally or emotionally or physically, but your self-confidence was chipped away over time. And I'm having a hard time with my throat chakra with this pile, so it's very possible that a lot of you are having a hard time speaking your truths. You're having a hard time speaking about what you're feeling. And maybe that's a good place to start. Find someone close to you, someone you truly trust, or heck, go see a counselor, or go out into nature and, speak to your angels, speak to your Lord, speak to your guides, speak to your ancestors, speak to the trees, and get this out, work it, work through it all. Write it down, do what you need to really look within and see what's blocking you from, manifesting the love that you want in your life. Okay? So that's pretty much what I'm seeing for singles, is right now it's a time to really, develop and nurture your own personal self-love. Treat yourself like a romantic partner. Take yourself out on dates. Go out to a nice dinner, treat yourself to a nice spa day, go see the movies that you really want to see, spend time with your friends and loved ones, pamper yourself. Just focus on yourself right now. I can only say that so many times. For those of you in relationships, now, I see that there might be some struggles right now in your relationships. It could be fighting. It could be, maybe falling out of love with someone you've been with for a while. If that's the case, it might be time to take a step back and, stand strong as an individual. It's incredible how the Strength card, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles both came out in this reading. I have to jump back to the singles a little bit. It just made me feel such an individual power of, this is a time to be single. This is a time to stand up and be an individual and love yourself first. Okay? So even if you're in a relationship that you don't want to leave because you're meant to be with this person, fine. But take a step back and start focusing on yourself. It's very possible in this relationship, whether it's, I don't want to put fault here, but whether it's due to yourself or someone else, there might be more take than give in this situation. You might be giving more than you're receiving, or likewise. So if that's the case, then it's time to take a step back, take time to yourself, and find some balance. All right, guys, that's all I have for my pile 2 people. Please follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know what you think. I'd love to know if this resonated with you. All right, you all take care. I love you. Bye.